You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile I can see you at the goal. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. I'm going in. it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, were those gonna lift me up this time? You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. I see you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Your voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, why we gotta feel amplified. Stay to the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes. See you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. I see you, for a moment even hope that I can feel you. I see you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Now I'm finally right here with you. Your voice is getting nearer, heart is pumping, thoughts are running wild. We got a good thing going, why we gotta feel amplified. Stay to the morning, countless hours spending by your side. You look at me, I'm soaring, seeing all the truth behind your eyes.
I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing. Keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And if forever I follow, you'll be my holy ground. You forever I follow in immortality. I can see you in me. Forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In
sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind.
Of the tournament, a total of 32 teams from 6 confederations will battle it out on the global stage, with Ahly and Inter Miami joined in Group A by Porto and Palmeiras. So translating their domestic and continental dominance onto the global stage will be a tall order for Ahly at this summer's tournament, but they should nonetheless be shown the utmost respect by their Group A opponents. The Red Devils boast an unprecedented 45 Egyptian top-flight titles and have qualified for the Club World Cup for the 10th time in their history, courtesy of their 2021, 2022-23 and 2023-24 CAF Champions League triumphs. Only Real Madrid and Auckland City have won more continental titles than Ahly, who have won 12, and they are the highest ranked African team in the world and have performed well in previous editions of the Club World Cup, finishing third on 4 occasions just this decade. After just 3 years in charge, Marcel Koller was sacked by Ahly in April after losing in the Champions League semi-finals to South African outfit Mamelodi Sundowns, exiting via the away goals rule following a 1-1 aggregate draw, and they have since appointed Jose Riviero as their new manager. For Inter Miami, they are one of 3 Major League Soccer heavyweights flying the flag on home soil. Inter Miami have gone from strength to strength since they were formed 7 years ago, and they now boast one of the most high-profile rosters in American soccer history. All eyes will undoubtedly be on the 8-time Ballon d'Or winner Lionel Messi, who won 3 Club World Cups during his legendary spell with Barcelona, and now plays alongside fellow world champions and former Catalan stars Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba at Inter Miami. The Herons, owned by soon-to-be knighted footballing icon David Beckham, were awarded their place at the Club World Cup after winning the 2024 MLS Supporters' Shield and setting the league's single-season points record, 74 points in 34 games. Javier Mascherano's side did qualify for the 2025 CONCACAF Champions Cup and progressed to the semi-finals, where they eventually lost 5-1 on aggregate to Vancouver Whitecaps in April, whilst they will soon participate in the 2025 League Cups, a tournament they won for the first time 2 years ago. Now, the starting lineups for the 2 teams are as follows. For Ahly, in goal for them is their captain Mohamed El Shanawi. The back 4 is made up of Mohamed Hani, Yasser Ibrahim, Akraf Dari and Ahmed Nabil Koka. In the midfield 3 we'll see Mohamed Ali Ben Romdan. He'll be alongside Marwan Atia and Hamdi Fafi, whilst Emam Ashur and Mahmoud Trezeguet will play behind the lone striker Wessam Abu Ali. For Inter Miami, in goal for them is Oscar Yastari. The back 4's made up of Ian Frey, Thomas Villes, Maxi Falcon and Noah Allen, with Federico Redondo and Sergio Busquets playing in holding midfield, with Talasco Segovia, the captain Lionel Messi and Tadeo Allende playing behind the lone striker this evening, Luis Suarez. On the substitute bench for Jose Riviero in his debut game, the 2 sub-goalkeepers are Mustafa Shabir and Yahi Atiat Allah. They're joined alongside Ramadan, Mahmoud Al-Ash, Kamal El-Debes, Abla Fatate, Cizo El-Shahat, Magdi Afsha, Dieng, Reda Benchaki, Mohamed and Garadisia. Whilst on the substitute bench for Javier Mascherano, the 2 sub-goalkeepers are Rocco Rios Novo and William Yarbrough. They're joined alongside Vigant, Sailor, Cremashi, Morales, Rodriguez, Picault, Afonso and Abando. So we are ready to get underway here in the opening game in the Club World Cup. in Miami Garden here at the Hard Rock Stadium. We will be bringing you live coverage of this fixture between Ahly and Inter Miami, as they have just decided to switch ends. So it looks like Ahly are going to be attacking where their supporters that have travelled all the way over from Egypt have come. It looks like they are going to be attacking that end. It's a finely poised game. Look at the bookmakers, you can't really call it Inter Miami the slight favourites, but Ahly, historically the more successful of the two clubs. Quite simply, club football has never really seen a competition of this magnitude, with the biggest clubs from all over the world competing on the stage, and particularly for the non-European sides, this is really a crucial competition to prove their worth. It's the Americans, Inter Miami, who will be locking up against the Egyptians, Ahly, here at the Hard Rock Stadium. It is packed out. It's almost a festival feel to the game. Ahly in all red, Inter Miami in all pink. We are decked out, ready to get set. And the referee blows his whistle and off we go. It's Ahly kicking us off from right to left. As the curtain rises on a brand new era for the FIFA Club World Cup. Bigger, bolder and more global than ever before. It's a transatlantic clash between Inter Miami of the MLS and Ahly, the giants of African football. So Inter Miami coming down the right hand side with the boisterous fullback Ian Frey trying to push up, but it's Ahly who can get the ball back into a safe defensive position. It's Ahly who have got white shorts on, red socks and red tops. Inter Miami are in an all pink kit as Ahly enter the Inter Miami half, but Miami can send the ball back to Thomas Aviles, who's an Argentine. There is a real Argentine spine in this side, and a lot of that can be pointed to the introduction of Messi, of course, the greatest Argentinian player of all time, if not the greatest footballer of all time. Not only have you got him, but you've also got the likes of the manager Javier Mascherano, but Marcelo Weigand, the goalkeeper Oscar Yastari, Allende, Segovia. Have just got a magnitude of players that are from Argentina, and perhaps they are attracted to playing with Messi, as Inter Miami have the ball in the Ahly half. It's Ian Frey who will move it forward towards Redondo. Redondo with it now. Redondo tries to take on the Ahly left back, Ahmed, and they are able to win the ball back and send a long ball forward towards Abu Ali. Abu Ali will go chasing, but Maximiliano Falcon will deal well with it, and he's able to turn and get it forward. And Inter Miami can just play around with it at the back. Ahly happy to sit off at the moment. So it's Ian Frey with the ball on this right-hand side. He plays it forward. Lionel Messi's able to turn and run at the Ahly defence. Now Inter Miami will go chasing. And it's good defending by Yasser Ibrahim, who was able to just shepherd the ball out for a goal kick. It's the first game for Jose Riviero, who's coming to replace the ever-experienced Marcel Koller, who was sacked in April after their exit from the Champions Cup. Jose Riviero, who had spent the last 3 years over in South Africa with Orlando Pirates, He finished second on 3 occasions as manager of the Pirates, and decided that it was the right time to make a move to the bigger club in Africa, probably the biggest club you will find in Africa, Ahly. They have won their continental competition 12 times. Only Real Madrid and Auckland City have won the competition more times. Real Madrid on 15 occasions, Auckland on 13. Ahly have won it 12 times. As the camera pans now to the Inter Miami head coach, Javier Mascherano. Of course, you will know him from his playing days in the Premier League with the likes of West Ham United and Liverpool. You may also remember him as a aggressive centre-back in some of the greatest Barcelona sides. He is now managing a lot of his former teammates. Of course, it's not just Lionel Messi, who is a former Barcelona player. Man on the ball now, Luis Suarez. So just break away because Ian Frey is coming forward. He tries to pull the ball back, and it's good defending by Akraf Dari, who's got the touch. Does it come back off Ian Frey? It has, so it's going to go out for a goal kick rather than a corner that he was appealing for. It's El Shanawi can just play a short pass, and Ahly with the ball now can look to move it forward. It's a long forward ball, and it's a really good opportunity here for Abu Ali. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's got to score, and he hasn't. He's made it too easy for the goalkeeper, and eventually the assistant referee does raise his flag to indicate that Wessam Abu Ali had gone a little bit too early there. We're going to see it back on the highlight. I'll tell you what, that's incredibly tight, and with the naked eye, that looks like he was onside. That's real poor finishing by Abu Ali. He's in behind there, one-on-one with Oscar Yastari. He just has to bend it round him, and Al Ahly will take a lead here in America. And I think even if that had got ruled out for offside, that would have been overturned, because I think, looking at it with the naked eye, I believe Wessam Abu Ali was onside there. But Inter Miami will clip a ball forward before it can get to the target man. Talasco Segovia was trying to get there. It is Mohamed El Shanawi who is able to get there. And Sergio Busquets just committing the foul on number 22, shall I say, Asher. He has had more goal involvements this year than any other player has, Ashur. So Al Ahly are able to take the quick free kick. They will move it back into the centre of the fence. It's Yasser Ibrahim. It'll come out to Ahmed. Ahmed with the ball. And go back to his goalkeeper, and El Shanawi will send a long ball forward. There's a collision in the middle of the park, but he's able to find Wessam Abu Ali, but he's unable to keep it in play. And there's an Al Ahly player actually in tears, and it's almost like he's indicating that he's teared his shoulder there. You can see that he's incredibly emotional. I think it is Ashur. Just landed awkwardly. I mentioned that there was a collision in the centre of the pitch, and I think he just collided with Thomas Avilas. I don't think there was a foul in there. But Ashur looks like he's struggling, and I tell you, they are really sore ones to pick up if you do injure your shoulder, and he looks to be incredibly emotional. So he's crying. He's down on the sidelines crying. Play has continued, so it's 11 v 10 at this moment, as Inter Miami have got the man advantage, as Ashur has had to go off with an injury. Into Miami with the ball. Thomas Aviles will move it to the left centre back, Maxi Falcon. Falcon will play a ball forward into Talasco Segovia, but they lose it quite quickly. And now springing forward is Trezeguet. Trezeguet can pull it back. There is Ashur. He's back onto the pitch, and Ashur opportunity, and it's Oscar Yastari with the save again. But Al Ahly has started the better of the two teams. It's Ashur who was off with the injury, came straight back on, and he could have scored. But now it's Messi, the captain for Inter Miami. He clips one in behind, Once again, it's the goalkeeper El Shanaoui who is out to deal with it. Decked out in all blue. But it's another brilliant opportunity for Ahly, and he has to score. Ashur, another opportunity, and it was, to his credit, Mahmoud Trezeguet, who was selfless. He decided not to shoot and he laid off Ashur. And again, he didn't really make Oscar Yastari work too hard, but he did make him force him into the save. And it's a really poor start to the game here from a Inter Miami perspective, but a ball will go forward, and it's Talasco Segovia who's gone out to the left side. Segovia will try and take on the man in front of him. Ashur will go up and clean up. He will send it down the line, but he can only give it to an Inter Miami player. It's Messi on it now, but Messi takes a poor touch. And now Ahly have got the opportunity. Really there to be hurt in transition at the moment. You can clearly see that as Ahly are going to spring forward, and the tackle goes in, and it's Redondo who can just retain the ball. And now Inter Miami have got the ball in a little bit more of a safe position. Plenty of intent so far from Ahly. Exploiting those weaknesses of Inter Miami perfectly, being able to hit them in transitions. We reached the 10-minute mark in this game. It's Thomas Aviles on the ball, who will step forward with it. He will turn around and move it back to Maxi Falcon, who will go back to his goalkeeper, who's been the best player on the pitch so far with 2 crucial saves. The man in all yellow. Ball comes forward, and it's a touch in the middle. Luis Suarez is able to turn. He is tackled, and Ahly are on the ball now. They will come down the left-hand side. It's Mahmoud Trezeguet who will try and flick it, but he loses it. It's Inter Miami back on the ball. Thomas Aviles. Give it to Maxi Falcon. It's Falcon with it. He will go out to the left side. Noah Allen comes back into Falcon, the central defender. And stepping forward, he comes out to the right side now. It's Ian Frey. Ian Frey is able to cut inside. He tries to get back onto the edge of the box, but he's tackled. But Messi can win the ball back. He gives it to his right fullback, Ian Frey. It's a Jamaican yet to make an appearance for the international side, as ball will be dinked over the top for Messi. What a clearance that is. That's outstanding defending by Yasser Ibrahim. And then I think there's going to be a free kick, and it's Ataya who is given the free kick away. Marwan Ataya, and once again it's Ashur who's sat back down. It's his shoulder. He's back crying. He clearly doesn't want to leave, but he'll be also severely frustrated. They didn't put Ahly in the lead in this game. When the ball was slotted in behind, it was him against Oscar Yastari, one-on-one, and he just hit it into the left leg of Yastari, and he will be incredibly frustrated with Ashur. He's now sat down and there's medical attention on, and it looks like we are going to see the first substitute of the Club World Cup. There's an ice pack that's gone onto the shoulder. He's clearly done serious damage to his shoulder. He's clearly very emotional down there. Real distressing scenes for him, and he could have been the perfect return from injury if he did score that goal, but it wasn't to be. It does look like Zizou is getting ready to come on. He's another Egyptian player. You'll find out the majority of this side are from their home domestic country. And the very emotional Ashur is making his way off now. He is a key player as well, which is a real big miss for Ahly. No player has contributed to more goals this season than Ashur, but he is brought off with an injury, and coming on for him is the former Zamalek midfielder. It's a like-for-like change with Zizou coming on. He can also play out on the right side. He's played 47 times for his international country. It's a free kick opportunity here, and it's going to be Messi to take, and Messi shoots, and he's not far off. It's not a bad free kick at all by Messi. It was a two-man wall assembled. He was about 35 yards out. He sent in a left-footed shot, and it's only about 4 or 5 yards away from that just being underneath the crossbar. But really nice attempt there by Lionel Messi. Goal kick is taken, but it's not a great goal kick. And the goalkeeper El Shanaoui is just communicating something to his players. He seems to be a bit frustrated at where his players were stood, but all in all, it wasn't the greatest goal kick at all by the man decked out in all blue. So it's Inter Miami with the ball. Be sent forward, but it's blocked off by Wessam Abu Ali, who turns around to his side just to encourage them to talk a little bit more and communicate. The real leader is the Palestinian striker. Goes forward. Suarez will switch it out to the right channel where Ian Frey is. Frey will turn back. It will come to Thomas Aviles. Aviles with the ball. And we'll give it to Maxi Falcon. We'll find the Greek left back. Comes inside. It's Federico Redondo with it. Lionel Messi. Messi's able to turn. Sends a forward ball. Here is Messi. Messi tries to take on the Al Ahly defence, but it's a good strong challenge that goes in. Now Al Ahly will look to come forward themselves. Instead they will go all the way back to their goalkeeper, El Shanaoui. It's out to Zizou, who's just come on, and he is fouled as Maxi Falcon was trying to get back into position, and there's a few ironic cheers coming from the Egyptian supporters inside the stadium, who felt the referee should have blown his whistle a little bit quicker there, but he eventually did award the free kick for the foul by Zizou. Very animated Al Ahly supporters inside the stadium. The mood has been, they've been very excited of the supporters inside the stadium. I'd argue there's probably more Al Ahly supporters here. To go out to the left side, it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet with the ball. He will play it inside. Goes to the edge of the box. He will send it forward, but out of his goal is Oscar Yastari. He can quickly release it, can the 38-year-old. It comes to number 21, Tadeo Allende, but he gives it away, and now Al Ahly will play in Inter Miami's half. Comes out to the left side. It's Trezeguet. Trezeguet comes inside. It's forward ball. It's now number 5 on the ball, Ben Ramadan, who will move it out to the right side. Mohamed Hani. Hani with it now. It's inside, and it's well tackled by Noah Allen, who can move it back, and now Busquets can step forward with it. He will shift it out to the right side to where Ian Frey is. Ian Frey with it. And drop it inside, goes back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper will play a short pass to Thomas Aviles. It's a lovely turn. Really nice turn by Ian Frey, but apparently he grabbed hold of his men when he did that turn. It was a roulette through the legs of the midfielder Ben Romden, but the free kick is awarded. Frey clearly not agreeing with that decision. I know, yeah, I can see why he's given it. He had a handful of his shorts, so he did the trick, which was wonderful, but then he tried to get to the ball after it and he held on to his shorts, and we probably saw a bit too much for our liking, so I can see why the free kick was given. So it is taken into the back post, but it's headed away by Maxi Falcon. It's picked up by the centre-back Yasser Ibrahim. He will clip it in. It's now going to be a shooting opportunity. It's another shot on target in this game, but it's another one too close to the Inter Miami goalkeeper, Oscar Yastari. It's really central to the goalkeeper. Now it goes out to the left side. Noah Allen will come to Sergio Busquets. Here is Maxi Falcon. Falcon will step forward with it now. Shifts it out to the right side to where Redondo is. Redondo with it. Inter Miami stepping forward. It's Messi. Messi will clip it, and out of the goal is the goalkeeper Mohamed El Shanaoui. That's good goalkeeping by him, because Messi had sent the through ball and he's had a really aggressive starting position as El Shanaoui today, and he was able to get out and get on the ball. So 20 minutes in, remains Al Ahly 0, Inter Miami 0. It's been a really good game so far, though. Very open. It's not been what you might expect from an opening game at a competition of this magnitude. It is, well, let's be fair, it has been a pretty epic contest so far, with both goalkeepers being relatively busy, but we are yet to see the first goal of the game. It comes out to the left side. It's Ahmed with it. Now send it inside. It's a forward ball into the striker Vessam Abu Ali. He's out to the left side now with Trezeguet. Trezeguet's running at Ian Frey. Trezeguet will just pull it back. Here is Hani. Now inside with the ball is Romdan, and he gives it away, and Redondo will play a 1-2 with Tadeo Allende, who eventually gets the ball to Suarez. Messi will try to send the through ball, but it's well blocked off by Atier, and then a heavy touch goes in by Thomas Aviles, and it means it will be a corner for Al Ahly, the first corner of the game, which allows Vessam Abu Ali to turn around to his supporters and tell them to get behind them. So this could be a really dangerous dead ball opportunity for Al Ahly. Here's Zizo, comes over to take the short corner, goes back out to the right side. It will pull it short. It's going to be delivered in, and it's going to be headed away by the player in there, and Noah Allen's unable to clear it away, so Al Ahly will continue to come forward. It's pulled back to the edge of the box as it comes to Romeden on the edge of the box, gets it, trying to work a bit of space, comes to the right side now, inside the box, and a shot goes in. That certainly was not troubling Oscar Yastari on that occasion, but it's been a really positive start by Al Ahly. You can't be too surprised. A lot of these players play for the Egyptian national team together. The majority of the Egyptian national team is built off this Al Ahly side, who of course are the giants of their domestic league. And you can tell that they have been playing together for such a long time now. It's a short ball which comes to Federico Redondo. It's Maxi Falcon. Falcon will give it to Thomas Aviles. Aviles with it. play it short. Goes back to Maxi Falcon. Falcon with it. Comes inside. And into Miami. Could just slow it down a little bit, but then they try an audacious ball out to the right side towards Ian Frey, and he's never going to be able to get there, and it goes out of play. Now, Ahly can look to spring forward, but it's a heavy touch that goes in, and into Miami back on the ball. So it's Falcon and Aviles playing with the ball at the back of the fence. It's Messi with a forward ball, but it's a heavy touch taken by Suarez, and again Ahly can break through into Miami so easily here, and I think we're going to get our first yellow card of the game. We are, and it's Thomas Aviles who will pick it up. He commits to the Ahly attacker as he was racing forward, and Zizou applauds the referee, the substitute, and it was Thomas Aviles who just had to commit himself. For the first time ever, the referees are wearing some cameras, which means we get to see the referee cam, we get to see the angle that they see it from, and we do see our first yellow card of the game, which goes to the central defender, 21 years old, from a racing club in Argentina, Thomas Aviles, who just had to commit, and he made the foul, and now it's a free kick opportunity here. It's clipped in behind, and it's bounced a couple of times. That was certainly dangerous, but it has just bounced into Oscar Yastari's hand, and Zizou's asking the question, saying why is no one attacking that? It was a real delightful dinked ball sent in by Oscar Yastari. Just seem a little bit frustrated that no one was seemingly attacking that then. So Inter Miami just a little rot at the moment. They have struggled in the opening 26 minutes of this game. Ball comes back to Messi. Messi can step into the Ahly half. He will send it out to the left side now. It's going to be a crossing opportunity. It's headed away. It's headed back to Ian Frey. Ian Frey's going to shoot from distance, and it's a left-footed shot, but it was always bending wide of the goal. It was never really troubling Mohamed El Shanaoui. The right full-back just thought, why not? I'm going to have a pop from about 30 yards out. As I say, it was always bending left of the goal. It's into Miami with the ball. It comes inside. It's Redondo. Redondo is tackled by Ahly. It comes to Zizou, and again Ahly are going to try and cut through into Miami like a knife cutting through bread. It comes back, it's Sergio Busquets. He finds Redondo. Redondo with it. Redondo will find Messi, who's had to drop in deep, and this is something that we tend to see from Lionel Messi. So it goes back to Maxi Falcon. Falcon will find Thomas Aviles. Out to the right hand side, it's Ian Frey. Ian Frey will pop forward. Comes back. And it's Maxi Falcon as Ahly are just set off at the moment, keeping it nice and tight. Here is Lionel Messi. Messi to Redondo. Redondo with it now. It's Talasco Segovia. Redondo with it. He turns back, comes back to Falcon. It's almost like Ahly are able to, or happy, shall I say, to sit off and make life difficult, but when they do get the ball, they're happy to try and spring forward and hit the opposition on the counter-attack. But it's Falcon on the ball. He will give it to Thomas Aviles. Falcon will look around for the options. Plays a short ball to Lionel Messi. Messi will try and force a pass through the midfield of Ahly, but it's well blocked off, and now Ahly can come forward. It's back to the goalkeeper. Oscar Yastari will send it forward. Tries to bring it forward, but it's well touched down. And they are on the ball now. It is number 13 just picking up the ball in the middle of the pitch. It's Atia. Comes to Zizo, who is the first half substitute for Ahly. Atia to Trezeguet. Now it's Inter Miami's turn to just sit off and make life a little bit difficult for the opposition as they will move the ball around the back. It's Ahly with the ball. Comes to the left side. It's a long ball forward. Wessam Abu Ali is there, and he's perhaps beaten the offside trap, and he's nutmegged the goalkeeper, and he thinks he's given Ahly the lead here, but the assistant referee has stopped his celebrations. He has said he has gone too early. We're seeing it back now. There is, of course, semi-automated offside technology in play at this competition, but I think Wessam Abu Ali has gone a little bit too early, and it already has been confirmed, and that is, let's be fair, that is the beauty of semi-automated offside. As Messi makes a mistake, he gives the ball away, and Redondo's got no choice but just to put a cynical challenge in on Zizo as he was breaking forward, and it's our second yellow card of the game, this time going to Federico Redondo, who's having to make up for what could have been a fatal error by the captain Messi, who gave the ball away. Really lackluster on the ball by the number 10 in pink, and then Zizo was just breaking forward, and to be fair to Federico Redondo, that's as professional as a tackle comes. He knew that he could not let Zizo chase and roam forward there, so he had no option but to bring him down, and that is what he did. So now the referee just marking out a wall as Ahly put the ball down for a free kick. It's Oscar Yastari who's assembled a 4-man pink wall in front of him. It's Wessam Abu Ali who's going to strike from distance, and it stings the hands of the goalkeeper, but I tell you what, that is a particularly wonderful strike by the Palestinian. Maybe a little bit too central, but it was always dipping, and Oscar Yastari has had no choice but to let the ball sting off his palms and tip it over the goal, because that really was a powerful and fierce strike by the attacker. So now it's going to be a corner. We're waiting for the ball to come in. It's going to be delivered in, and it's headed, and oh, that's a wonderful save by Oscar Yastari, and it's cleared off the line by Maxi Falcon, but play will continue. Falcon has to hobble back up onto his feet, and that is a dreadful delivery by Mahmoud Trezeguet. But that is a point-blank save by the man that's been the best player on this pitch tonight, Oscar Yastari, the Inter Miami goalkeeper. He has been absolutely tremendous in the Inter Miami goal. And that is a point-blank save but at the moment in this game it has absolutely been all of the Egyptians. They have thoroughly dominated the contest so far. They have had the best opportunities, and it's the man in all yellow, the Inter Miami goalkeeper Oscar Yastari, who is having quite the incredible performance. But Inter Miami are always dangerous as they send the ball into the opposition box. Here is Tadeo Allende, brings it down well, but then does give it away. And then you just think every time Ahly get on the ball, they can spring and hit Inter Miami in transition and make life difficult. And that is certainly what they have shown so far. So it's Falcon who will find the feet of Aviles. Here is Messi. Busquets will send it forward. It's the left fullback, Ahmed, who will send it forward himself. So I'm hoping we're going to see that corner back. We are. Quite the incredible. It's a near post delivery. It's attacked so well by Abu Ali, and it's an incredible save by Oscar Yastari. Yes, it was quite close to him, but it's still a brilliant save. And then Maxi Falcon with the heroic clearance on the line to just hook the ball away. It absolutely is all Al-Ali at the moment, but whenever this man is on the ball, there is a danger for the Egyptians. It's Messi, but that's a really good, strong challenge going in by Yasser Ibrahim. Now it's a ball in behind for Abu Ali, but there is the 38-year-old Oscar Yastari, who's off his line and clears it away, and all of a sudden play will stop because that man, Lionel Messi, is down with a little bit of an injury. So play has stopped to go over and check on him. He's holding his knee, Messi, and there's questions over whether this is a dangerous challenge that goes in by Akraf Dari. He kicks the ball, but then the follow through, he goes studs up onto knee. I think it would be incredibly harsh to see a VAR intervention here, but Javier Mascherano has taken this opportunity to get his players in and maybe regroup, because it has been a particularly poor start to the fixture, and Messi's looking at the referee and pointing to the contact on his knee and is saying, "Are you sure that wasn't a foul?" Well, you see what you're saying, Messi, but Akraf Dari's just come in, won the ball clean as a whistle. Yes, the follow through is hit Messi, but naturally when you go to kick the ball, there is going to be a bit of a follow through, and it would be, well, in my opinion, frankly ridiculous if VAR were going to get involved on that situation, and it looks like they're not going to. So Messi's back up onto his feet, to the delight of the many American supporters in these stands who have paid for their tickets to come and watch Lionel Messi. So it's Al-Ali who can send the ball out to their left back, Ahmed Nabil Koka. We'll go back to Yasser Ibrahim. It's Al-Ali coming forward. It's a long ball sent forward, but it's straight into the hands of Oscar Yastari. Certainly not going to trouble him. He will quickly roll it out, and into Miami with the ball. Can send it inside to Messi. Messi will give it to Redondo. Of course, there's more Club World Cup games to come your way tomorrow. And we've got Palmeiras against Porto at 11 o'clock, which is the other game in Group A that is happening. And then in Group B, there is the recently crowned UEFA Champions League winners PSG taking on Atletico Madrid in a mouth-watering clash, as Bayern Munich will take on all the amateur outfit in this competition, the New Zealanders, who all of their players have other jobs because they are part-time players. It'll be Bayern Munich, the German giants, against Auckland City, as Inter Miami are coming forward, and then all of a sudden foul goes in by Marwan Attier as Inter Miami players surround the referee to complain that Ahly hasn't received the yellow card because Messi was surging forward. And I think the referee has decided to keep his cards in his pocket on this occasion. Messi's perhaps a bit lucky not to go into the referee's notepad himself. Straight away, Lionel Messi turned around and waved the flag in the direction of the referee. And a player of his experience and of his age, the 37-year-old, he should know better that is in the laws. So if the referee had spotted that, I'm sure Messi would have been in the referee's notepad. So a free kick here, Messi delivers it in, it's the goalkeeper who comes out and punches it. Now there's an opportunity on the counter-attack for Ahly. The Cairo Giants can spring forward. It's Mahmoud Trezeguet. Trezeguet is fouled off the ball, and now there is a couple of players on the pitch now, and it's Thomas Aviles who has committed the foul, and this is a foul off the ball as well, and Thomas Aviles is already in the referee's book. I'm not sure how he's going to stay on the pitch here. If the referee gives the foul, he does. He's come in so late. He's got to go. The referee's made an error here, in my opinion. That is really poor judgment by the referee. Thomas Aviles has come in 3-4 seconds too late. He's absolutely wiped him out. He's already on a yellow card. I'm telling you now, Thomas Aviles is an incredibly lucky boy, is the 21-year-old. He should be sent off here. Inter Miami should be going down to 10 men. They should be losing their centre-back. And I think if this is not the opening game of the tournament, Thomas Aviles is off. But maybe the referee, the Australian, just feeling the pressure of the home crowd here, and he's decided to keep his cards in his pocket. But it's going to be a free kick opportunity, and it's the substitute Zizou to take. Zizou will send it in. There's a collision in the box, but play will continue. It'll be headed back out to the right fullback. Ahly will send it in. It's headed away by Sergio Busquets. Comes all the way back to the goalkeeper. As Zizou has picked up the ball again on the left side. Zizou will send the central ball. He's here on this left channel now. Finds the striker, Wessam Abu Ali, but Inter Miami can win the ball. Strong challenge goes in. Opportunity here, Zizou inside the box. He could have been fouled. Has he been fouled? He has been fouled. The referee's pointed to the spot, and Ahly are going to have the opportunity from 12 yards. It's a poor foul for Maximiliano Falcon to give away. And this is substitute. He's made a real impact since coming on, the Egyptian Zizou. He's just turned and he's committed the foul. It's actually not Falcon, it's Federico Redondo. He seems to go down very easily. The Inter Miami players are surrounding the referee to say there has to be a VAR intervention. And of course, the VAR assistants will be perusing the replays, but at the moment it looks like it's going to be the opportunity from 12 yards for Mahmoud Trezeguet. And can Mahmoud Trezeguet claim the opening goal at this competition? Opportunity for him. It's Mahmoud Trezeguet. And oh, he hits it, and he just hits it into the hands of the goalkeeper. He follows it up, and then the goalkeeper saves it again. Oscar Yastori, take a bow, because you are having the performance of your life at 38 years old. The Inter Miami goalkeeper, what a performance from him. He has bailed out his side once again. It's Mahmoud Trezeguet from the spot. He takes a look at the goalkeeper. Yastari goes the right way, and then Trezeguet gets the next touch on the ball, but he makes a save once again. It's a massive moment from the veteran. He reads it perfectly. He gets down strong, and he keeps Inter Miami alive. And that is Oscar Yastari, who has shown that he has got hands of steel. For me, that's not just a stop, that is an absolute statement. When Miami have needed him, he stood tall. Yastari, the last line, the big time wall for the Herons. Incredible stop by him. And Ahly will not believe that they are not winning this game. They have had 6 shots on target compared to Inter Miami's 0. It has been a truly dominant performance by the Cairo Giants, and they had the opportunity then from the spot. The former Trabzonspor attacker Mahmoud Trezeguet, but it was Oscar Yastari who made the incredible stop to keep the scores deadlocked at 0-0. So it's Redondo can move it out to his right hand side as we head into the dying embers of the first half now. The ball will be pulled across by Segovia. It comes to Messi. Messi's going to shoot to Messi. Ooh! It's deflected. Stopped at source for a moment. That looked like Messi was going to give Inter Miami the lead. And then it is announced that we're going to have 3 additional minutes at the end of the first half here. But for the host, they have been second best here. It's the Egyptians who have been truly on top. So before the corner can come in, the Australian referee is going to stop it, and he's just going to speak to a couple of the players down there and explain to them they need to make sure that they do not commit a foul now. So it's Messi from the corner spot. He will send it in. It's going to be punched away by Mohamed El Shanaoui. Goes back out to Lionel Messi. Messi will give it to Talasco Segovia, who sends it in, and it clips off Hani. It's going to go out for another corner, and this is really the first sort of sustained bit of pressure that Inter Miami have had in this game. So Messi delivers it in, punched away once again by the goalkeeper. He comes back out to Messi. Messi inside the box now. He's tackled, then the cross comes in. It's all the way to the far post. Opportunity here. It's dinked to the far post. Oh no! That is a truly miraculous defensive interception there. And it's the striker, Vesum Abu Ahly, who's there to put the ball into the back of the net. Well, the ball was just sinking into the back of the net to give Inter Miami an undeserved lead. And it's the striker who is just at full stretch cleared the ball away. He's hooked it into the goalkeeper's hands. Vesum Abu Ahly. That is incredible. And this is first half has been an absolutely incredible first 45. We've still got a minute left. Now it's Trezeguet who's missed the penalty coming forward. He feels like he was fouled. The referee doesn't. Ian Frey looks over at him and says, "Get back up." So the ball goes back to the goalkeeper. Maybe it might just be wise for Miami to just slow it down now, get in at the break 0-0, because they will be very thankful, because they do not deserve to be level in this game. I think they deserve to be 2, if not 3 goals down. It has been that much of a dominant display by the Cairo Giants side in red and white. And just like I say, Oscar Ustari is going to take his time on this ball. He will eventually send it forward, but we will soon hear the whistle of the referee. We do. And that's that for half-time. Goalless on the scoreboard, but it's Ahly who've done all the talking. Dominant in the duels, sharper in the press, and far more threatening in the final third. Inter Miami, for all of their star power, have been second best. Messi has been kept quiet, Suarez has been isolated, and the midfield overrun. Oscar Ustari saved the standout moment for them. It has been a fantastic first 45.
We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. Let Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. While we're so ashamed to be alive, break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in the shade. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in the way. if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own way, I will not surrender. I will do my best until I get put under. What if I go stronger? 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 What if I go
today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Expanded FIFA Club World Cup. It's into Miami 0, Ahly 0. But that scoreline certainly doesn't begin to tell the full story of the first 45. It was the African Giants who took the initiative. Ahly controlled the tempo, won the midfield battle and carved out the better chances in the game. You could argue that they were unlucky not to be ahead, denied only by a superb save from Oscar Yastari and a few near misses in the final third. As for Inter Miami, it's been a disjointed display so far. Messi's been well marshalled, Suarez has barely had a touch in dangerous areas. And well, that smooth possession-based rhythm that we've seen in flashes just has not clicked. They've looked every bit like a team still finding their feet in the intensity of this competition. This is the kind of stage where moments, not just performances, define matches. The quality in pink is undeniable. A single spark from Messi, a Suarez poacher's goal, and the whole story can certainly flip on its head. For Ahly, for them now, it's surely about turning their dominance into a lead. For Inter Miami, it's surely about waking up. Because 45 minutes like the one they've just had, and their Club World Cup dream could slip away before it has ever truly began. Of course, they do have Palmeiras and Porto to come, these two sides after this. Palmeiras and Porto will meet at 11 p.m. tomorrow. Those are seen as the two big sides, the two favourites in Group A, which does look like a group that you could qualify from. Neither Ahly or Inter Miami are certainly the minnows of this competition. There's certainly other teams who have got far lesser budgets and less expectation on them. It seems to probably be the most open group, that or Group F, which includes Borussia Dortmund, Fluminense, Red Diamonds and Mamelodi Sundowns. Ahly moving the ball out to the left hand side. That's an excellent touch, and there is Mahmoud Trezeguet in behind. He gets his shot away, but he drags it wide of the goal. Well, that could have been a really dangerous opportunity there for Trezeguet, who was in behind. He's on his weaker left foot. He's not struck it poorly, to be fair, but he has dragged it wide of the goal, and he's clearly frustrated with himself with that final finish there. The head coach is making his debut in charge today. Jose Riviero will have probably had a pretty positive message at half-time about how good his side will have been. He will have been keen to stress that his team will needed to be a little bit more clinical than what we saw. He's had an interesting career as Jose Riviero. He's a Spaniard who started his career with the Celta Vigo youth team. He spent 3 years there before moving to become the FC Honda assistant under Shefki Kucci, before moving to PK35, also with Kucci as the assistant manager. And then he was tempted out to Helsinki to become the assistant manager of Mika Lagehuso, before taking the FC Inter job for 2 years, before he moved to South Africa to become the Orlando Pirates manager. And then in April he replaced Marcel Koller, who was sacked as Ahly manager, and this is his first game in charge of the Cairo Giants. So Inter Miami coming forward. It's Messi on the edge of the box. He'll give it Luis Suarez, who will pull it back. Shooting opportunity. And it's Segovia who's got his shot away, but he's hit a man at the front post, which means it's going to be a corner for the Herons. Really good play by Lionel Messi. And then it was Suarez who just pulled it back there inside the first 5 minutes of this second half. So it'll be a corner in. Messi to send it in all the way to the far post, headed away by Yasser Ibrahim. He's complaining at the referee because he feels like he was fouled. The play will continue. Inter Miami with the ball in the Ahly half. It's going to be a shot from distance. It's an attempted clearance, and he's made a real hash of it, and then that's a really good save in the end by the goalkeeper El Shaarawy. He has just smothered it, because it just looked like Tadeo Allende was going to take advantage of a big error in there, a big opportunity, but it was Mohamed El Shaarawy that has just smothered the ball, and that's the first real save of the game that he's had to make. But quite like his opposite goalkeeper Oscar Yastari, that is a really smart save by El Shaarawy, who just had to be brave and dive out there, and that is a truly remarkable save from him. And all of a sudden, that could have been an absolute travesty for Ahly, who have dominated this game, if they had fallen behind, as it just bounced around inside the 18-yard box. A heavy touch meant the ball fell to Tadeo Allende, and he just tried to sneak it past El Shaarawy. But in the end, good goalkeeping by the Egyptian. So, another good opportunity on the transition for Ahly, but then eventually is a heavy touch by Fafi. and gives it away, and then eventually there's a free kick as Romden fouls Sergio Busquets, who's just not really got this game ticking. Hasn't had too many touches on the ball. He has accepted a handshake from Atia as a semblance of an apology. So Segovia with the ball. We'll send it back to the half-time substitute. So we did see Thomas Aviles substituted off, and it was Marcelo Weigand who came on. And I think that will have been Javier Mascherano looking to protect Thomas Aviles, who was really lucky not to get sent off. In my opinion, should have been sent off as a ball goes in behind. But that's good goalkeeping by El Shanaoui. Out of his goal, the captain for Ahly, and he's able to kick it out for an Inter Miami throw. As I was saying, Thomas Aviles picked up quite an early yellow card about 24 minutes in, and not long after that he was really late and wiped out a attacker for the Cairo Giants. And in the end, Thomas Aviles somehow remained on the pitch. The Australian referee was really lenient with him. He was that late, I think he had to give him a second yellow card, and I think Inter Miami are very lucky to not have 10 men on the field now. So it's Ahly coming forward. Maxi Falcon is able to deal with it. He will boot it away. It does come to Mahmoud Trezeguet, the man that missed the penalty, but a good strong challenge goes in. Headed away, controlled on the chest by Messi, and now Ahly can send the ball back to the goalkeeper El Shanaoui, who just can tell his team to calm down a little bit. And he'll play a short ball. Move it out to the left full-back. Koka, maybe Koka. Out to the right side, Yasser Ibrahim to Hani. Comes inside to Romden. Not to send it up then. It's Hani with the ball. Go back to Ibrahim. There's Akraf Dari with it. He's out back here and just looking after it. And it goes all the way back. It's Yasser Ibrahim. Inter Miami just sat off the ball. We're now 10 minutes into the second half here, and it's a heavy pass out to the right side. Maxi Falcon is complaining because he feels like there was an offside in there. Javier Mascherano and Jose Riviero were both stood on the edge of their technical dugout, shouting out instructions to their side. It's safe to say that this competition has come a long way since its humble beginnings in 2000. Back then it was 8 teams and 1 city in Brazil. There's plenty of confusion, but fast forward 2 decades and the Club World Cup has become the proving ground for continental kings. And now with 32 teams in a World Cup style format, it is a true global spectacle. For Ahly, this sort of occasion is a familiar territory for them, a club steeped in success with more CAFE Champions League titles than any other, and a proud record in this tournament. They have flown the flag for African football with pride. They certainly have not been intimidating flying out to America for Inter Miami. This is uncharted territory. As a team reborn, reshaped by the arrival of Messi, a man who's lifted everything there is to live, and now he's chasing the one trophy missing from his collection, a global title at club level. As Segovia will come forward, he plays a short ball to Messi. Messi's going to send a left-footed shot in, and once again it's going to test the goalkeeper El Shanaoui. But comfortable in the end for him as he will send it forward towards the striker Vesem Abu Ali. And he's unable to make it stick, and then it will run through to the 38-year-old Oscar Yastari. But they are the sort of opportunities that excite the supporters in the ground. It was Messi receiving the ball on the edge of the box there, and he sent in a left-footed shot, but in the end it was relatively comfortable for Mohamed El Shanawi. Ian Frey will go back to Maxi Falcon. Falcon will clip it forward. It's brought down by the Greek Noah Allen. He gives it to Suarez. Suarez will try and play a square ball, but it just hits the chest of an Ahly defender. Then a ball will go forward. Suarez will head it. It's now an opportunity for Ben Romdan to come forward. He will send it out to the left side to the man that missed the penalty, Mahmoud Trezeguet. Trezeguet will send it back. There's an opportunity. It's Zizou from distance, and it's a decent save by Oscar Yastari. I'm not sure if that one was going on target, but diving down to his left side. It's not a bad stop at all by Oscar Yastari. As the substitute Zizou has made a real good impact on this pitch. So it's into Miami with Weigand. Weigand will give it to Falcon. Falcon will step forward now. The ball will go all the way through, and the goalkeeper will release it. It'll be clipped forward. It's Trezeguet. Trezeguet will try and get there. It's Messi. Messi will send it inside. Here is Segovia. Segovia out to the right side now. It's Weigand. Weigand will try and link up with Velasco Segovia, but up close to him is Ahmed Nabi Koka. Makes a good challenge. It's Messi who's had the most attempts on goal for Inter Miami. He's had 4 shots, the captain. It goes forward. It's number 21 for Inter Miami, Tadeo Allende. It's Sergio Busquets who'll give it to Messi. Messi will try and put it onto his right foot. He does. It's going to be a shooting opportunity here, and oh, what a brilliant opportunity that is. It's just come to him on the edge of the box, and he's got to do better. He has received it on the half volley, and he's just smashed it over the bar in the end. It's Messi who's just picked the right position, and then he's just shifted it into a wide position, and as the ball is bouncing on the half volley, he's taken it upon himself to take the shot away, but he smashed it over the bar. So we're an hour into the game now. It still remains Al Ahly 0, Inter Miami 0. It's Messi with it, and then that is a really good strong challenge going in by Dari. Dari diving down at the feet and making a strong challenge. So Messi makes his way over to take this corner. He's preparing to deliver. It's a real packed out 6-yard box. Everyone surrounding the goalkeeper, Mohamed El Shanawi. It's the front post delivery. It comes all the way across, and then eventually it is left for the goalkeeper in all blue. He's able to come out and get it. Javier Mascherano is crouched down at the moment, perhaps a little bit concerned. The Herons have certainly been better in this second half than what we saw from the first half showing. So it's a ball that goes forward to Wessam Abu Ali, but it's headed away by Falcon. He finds Sergio Busquets. Here is Tadeo Allende. Allende will get there. Good strong challenge going in by Yasser Ibrahim. An outstanding performance by him. He's having a really strong game, and at the moment he is screaming at some of his players down there. I'm not so sure what he's so upset about. Certainly something is bothering him. It's Noah Allen. He's out to the left side to Velasco Segovia. Segovia will give it to Federico Redondo. Redondo back to the right centre-back. Marcelo Weigand came on as the second half substitute. Gives it to the right full-back now, Ian Frey. Goes all the way back to Redondo. There is Busquets. Messi. Lionel Messi with it. Messi will play it forward. Messi is fouled. He's tripped up there by Atia. Atia just committing and making the foul on Messi. Again, he was asking for the yellow card. He has to be careful. Has he been booked? I'm not sure he has. As the former Orlando Pirates manager Jose Riviero is speaking to a couple of substitutes down there, as it looks like the Egyptians are preparing to potentially make their second and third substitutes of the game. So it's Messi. He's going to line up to take this free kick. About 25 yards out. It's not just him stood over it though. It's him and Talasco Segovia. It's a four-man wall assembled by Ahly. We await the whistle of the Australian referee. It comes. It's going to be Messi who sends it in, and oh, it's hit the side netting. I thought he'd scored. Everyone in the stadium thought he scored. I think Messi thought he scored. The way it has gone in, or looked like it had gone in, it looked like Lionel Messi had just caught the goalkeeper out, but instead it's hit the side netting and then hit the back of the net, which always looks like it's gone in. There were supporters all around the Hard Rock Stadium jumping up and down, celebrating another, what they thought a great free kick by Messi. It was still a pretty wonderful free kick, but he is just a couple of centimetres away from giving them the lead and scoring the first goal here at this Club World Cup. So, substitutes to tell you about. First of all, coming off is Ben Ramadan. So Mohamed Ali Ben Ramadan, the 25-year-old, is coming off. And we're also seeing the man that missed the penalty will be desperately disappointed. Mahmoud Trezeguet coming off. He missed the penalty, or he had his penalty saved. And it's number 29 and number 14 who are on. So Tahir Mohamed is 28 years old. He was a signing from Al Mokaloon. He played 4 appearances for the Egyptian national team. And we've also seen Hussein El Shahat come on, who was a big money arrival. He joined from United Arab Emirates side Al Ain for 3.8 million. He'll have been disappointed not to start today, would Hussein El Shahat, as a shot goes in from distance here by El Shahat and just tests Oscar Yastari, but with the saves we've seen him make today, you're going to have to try a little harder to beat him from that distance, but diving down to the right hand side, it's still a pretty smart stop. So just Mohamed coming on for Trezeguet is a like-for-like change. All of them a like-for-like change. Jose Riviero not changing his system just yet, as he will feel that his side do deserve to be in the lead. It's Messi back on the ball. He will switch it out to the left side, and it's Talasco Segovia who's tried to bring it down, but he is unable to, and it'll go out for a goal kick. But it was Messi who just tried to switch it out to the left side. Tell you what, that free kick is actually hit the outside of the post, as Messi is certainly just a fraction away from giving them the lead, and so many supporters inside the stadium thought he had. So close from lighting up the Hard Rock Stadium here. So here is the right centre-back, Yasser Ibrahim. He'll give it to Ahly. Ahly will step forward. He'll play an inside pass to Fatih. Zizou has made a good impact since coming on. And there's just a foul and a challenge that goes in on Atia, and it's Sergio Busquets who commits it this time. If you're a European, there's a potential that you may have not heard of Ahly, but they were founded in 1907, and they are not only Egypt's most successful club, they are Africa's most decorated side. 43 Egyptian league titles, dozens of domestic cups. It's in the continental competition where their legend has truly grown. A record 11 African Champions League titles, countless Super Cups, and a global fan base that pretty much lives and breathes every match as if it's a final. In Egypt, this club are seen more than just a football team. They're a symbol of pride, resilience and identity, a club that grew out of national struggle and became a beacon of unity. There'll be tens of millions across Africa and the Middle East watching this game. This will have been their dream, to compete on the same pitch as the likes of Messi and Suarez, but not as underdogs but as contenders, and they have been the better side in this game. Of course, in previous iterations of this competition they faced European and South American champions before, but now with a bigger format and more spotlight, it is certainly a chance to go further, write new history and show that African football isn't just about knocking on the door, it belongs in the room. Whereas when you look into Miami, their story is still being written. What a start it has been. They were founded in 2018. They only played their first MLS game in 2020, and yet in the space of a few years they've gone from expansion club to a global talking point. Everywhere you go across the world, there are people decked out in Inter Miami kits. The arrival of Messi, along with Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, and now Luis Suarez, has transformed Inter Miami's identity overnight. From struggling near the bottom of the MLS standings to winning the League's Cup in 2023, their first ever piece of silverware, Miami are suddenly the centre of gravity in American soccer. On the headlines and star names, there is a deeper story here, and one of ambition. They are co-owned by a legendary footballer, soon to be Sir David Beckham. The club has always been built with a global vision. Pink shirts, palm trees and a pipeline to the top. So Javier Mascherano was just speaking to one of his substitute, that is Benjamin Kramashi. And the play has just stopped because there is an injury. And it is number 36, just gone down a little bit awkwardly, Ahmed Nabil Koka, the left fullback for Ahly, so he's getting a bit of medical attention at the moment. And actually it looks like Benjamin Kramashi is getting ready to come on. It looks like Koka will be okay to continue, it looks like, anyway. We're just going to see who he's going to come on for, but he's not going to come on just yet. So at the moment it's 11 v 10 because Ahly are playing with a man down. The ball goes back to the goalkeeper, El Shanawi, the captain for Ahly. They've not been as dominant in this second half, but they will still feel like they have been the better of the two teams. The right side now, it's Ahly. Ahmed Hani, who's come through the youth system here at Ahly. He's made 25 5 appearances for his international. And coming on for him is the aforementioned Benjamin Kremashi, so it's a like-for-like substitute. As both sides go in search of the first goal as we enter the 73rd minute. And Benjamin Kremashi is a really exciting young talent, just 20 years old. He's a local lad. He was poached from the Western youth scene. He's just 20 years old is Kremashi, and he will be looking to make an impression here. So it's Messi. Messi will come forward, but he loses it. So now Ahly will try and come forward themselves. Out to the left side, here is Zizou up against Maxi Falcon. Zizou has to turn back. Moves it back to Fafi, and he's fouled on this occasion, so it'll be opportunity for the Cairo Giants. Ahly have proven to have an uncanny knack of emerging triumphant when the going gets tough. They can count on an estimated support of around 40 million Egyptians, plus millions throughout the Arab world. They were founded in an era where access to sport was limited to the colonial elite and became emblematic of resistance to British rule. They have won a staggering 44 domestic league titles and 39 Egyptian Cups, and have participated in 9 previous editions of the old-style Club World Cup. Oh, that's a high challenge, but the referee hasn't seen anything wrong with it. But there's an opportunity here for Luis Suarez. He's going to shoot, and that is a brilliant block by Ahmed Nabil Koku, who's hurt himself down there. Messi speaking to the referee because he feels like he was fouled. It happened right in front of the referee, but that is a brilliant last-ditch challenge by the left fullback for Ahly, Koku, who's just put his body on the line to put the block in. He's helped back up onto his feet by the referee. Did look like he was caught in the stomach, but it's going to be a corner here as we've got a quarter of an hour left. It's Lionel Messi. And he's going to send it in. It's towards the near post. It's headed away. It's going to be another header that goes in. And it is wide and out for a goal kick. It's certainly been better in this second half of Inter Miami, and Federico Redondo will be particularly disappointed that that header has not gone goalwards. The name Redondo might ring a bell. He is the son of Argentine midfield royalty. His father, Fernando Redondo, was a Rolls Royce of a player for Real Madrid and Argentina in the 90s. Just 21, Federico has quietly become one of the most exciting young midfielders in the Major League Soccer leagues. He's calm under pressure, he's press resistant, with a passing range that belies his age. He's not just in this squad to make up the numbers, he's trusted to anchor midfield that includes the likes of Sergio Busquets, Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. So it's quite a lot, and for Inter Miami I think Federico Redondo is the type of player that symbolises of what is next for the club, the bridge between the present star power and the future football project. For someone like Redondo, for him personally, a stage like this in a Club World Cup could be the stage where his story could just explode. There's an opportunity here. Coming down the left-hand side, it is Hussein El Shahat coming forward, and he's tackled well, and it goes out for a corner. There are a couple more substitutes for Ahly looking to get ready to come on. Are we going to see the corner come in first? I think we might do. We can see that Mohamed Magdi Afsha is one of the players, but first of all it's going to be a hero's welcome for Zizou as he makes his way over to take the corner. Once again, it's a packed out 18-yard box. It's Zizou to deliver, and too much on it. It's going to go all the way out for a throw. It's not a good delivery in by the Egyptian. Too much on it, and it went all the way out, and the throw will be taken by the Greek, Noah Allen. Miami coming into this competition will have been keen to prove a few doubters wrong. The MLS often gets dubbed as the retirement league, and the aforementioned stars might fit that billing. They get the opportunity to prove that they can still play with the best. As Luis Suarez feels like he was fouled, he's having a moan at the referee, nothing new there. Now, there's going to be a substitute, and we are going to see the star man, the Danish-born Palestinian Vesem Abu Ali, come off. Scored 10 goals in the Egyptian Premier League this season. Coming on for him is number 10, Net Gradi Sar, the Slovenian, who signed from Hungarian side Vrhfar. He scored 5 goals and got 5 assists as Necht Gradisar. And it's rare to see an un-Egyptian player, but he is one of them. The 22-year-old who's made 14 appearances in the Egyptian Premier League, but just the 8 starts with 5 goals and 5 assists, which is a pretty brilliant record. He joined from Vrhfar for 885,000. He's only played the one game for Slovenia, but he scored in that game. And I can confirm the other substitute saw the substitute actually come off, Zizou, and it was Mohamed Magdi Afsha who come on, the 29-year-old who signed from Pyramids for 883,000. He's a player that has represented his international team on 20 occasions. Say he's come on for Zizou, which is a slight surprise because Zizou not only has had a good game, but he was substituted on about 15 minutes in. But maybe you don't know about the medical conditions. Maybe they knew beforehand he wasn't going to be able to play that long, so they are looking to protect him as he is returning from injury. As Ian Frey is just fouled on the right side, and you're going to see another substitute. This time it's Tadeo Allende's opportunity to come off, and coming on for him is Fafa Picoult, who signed from Vancouver Whitecaps, the 34-year-old, a experienced player, so they're bringing off a younger player in Allende for Fafa Picoult. Did originally play for the United States of America before moving to Haiti as his international team. Allende will be disappointed being substituted off there, as a ball goes over the top, and it was an opportunity for Gradisar to try and get there, but once again good goalkeeping by Oscar Yastari off his line to collect. So the ball's rolled out to the left side. It's Noah Allen who will switch it to the far side, but it's a header by Cocker. It's Messi. Messi to Redondo. They've had a lot more control in this second half into Miami without really creating any serious opportunities. There is Maxi Falcon. Falcon with the ball, stepping into the Ahly half. Sergio Busquets. Busquets will shift it out to the right side. And it comes back into Marcelo Weigand. The next game that we'll be bringing you is Bayern Munich against Auckland City. We will see the amateur side, the New Zealanders, Auckland take on Bayern Munich. What is a Group C game. Well, it's going to be a free kick opportunity. Noah Allen is just lining up on this left side. The referee just coming over to show him where to do it, and of course it's going to be left for that man Messi as we enter the 84th minute here. It's Lionel Messi who's made his way over. Messi to deliver. It's towards the front post. It's headed away. It's headed to the near post by the fullback Ahly. It's going to be a corner again. This time for Inter Miami. Is it going to be a corner? Is it going to be a throw? It's going to be a corner, and it's going to be Benjamin Kramashi to take instead of Messi. It's Messi with the ball. Messi will get the ball back on this left side. He'll dink it in. It's attacked well, and oh, that's an incredible save. Mohamed El Shanawi. Take a bow. The goalkeepers on this pitch today have been truly outstanding. It's a masterpiece of goalkeeping. And that is unbelievable. It was Maxi Falcon who attacked it, and he's just headed it into the ground. And it's the captain for the Egyptians who's made a truly remarkable save, tipping it over the bar. And now he's gone down with an injury. Well, that is just showing that this game is not over. And you're just tuning in now and you think, first game of the Club World Cup, 0-0, typical. Well, I tell you what, this has been a really exciting game. And the best players on the pitch, in fact, have been the two goalkeepers. And that is a really good save by Mohamed El Shanawi. And now it's Javier Mascherano's turn to shout out on the edge of the touchline. So, we are waiting another corner to come in. This time it's the Inter Miami captain, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi to deliver. But before it can come in, the referee stopped it. He's having a chat, and Suarez is seeing the funny side of it. And the referee is going to book Sergio Busquets for dissent. Sergio Busquets being booked for dissent, just the third booking of the game. He's the only player on the pitch who's going to receive the booking, as it's going to be cleared away by Atia, sent back in. Ahly are going to try and hit Inter Miami on the transition as a long ball goes forward to Nech Gradisar. He thinks he was fouled. He sits back up and complains at the referee, but it's Marcelo Weigand who's got back in and made a crucial block. So it is Sergio Busquets who picked up the yellow card for dissent. This is the first game in charge for Jose Riviero, in charge of the Egyptians. They sacked Marcel Koller after losing in the Champions League semi-finals to South African outfit Mamelodi Sundowns, exiting via the away goals rule following a 1-1 aggregate draw. They have since appointed Jose Riviero as their new manager. did come up short in a friendly clash with Mexican side Pachuca last weekend, losing 5-3 on penalties following a pretty entertaining 1-1 draw into Miami's Chase Stadium. Both sides are still going for it. They are not settled with the point. This could be an exciting end to the game, as it's Ahly breaking forward. Plenty of players in attacking positions. Comes out to the right hand side. It's Mohamed who's going to try and send it in, and it's flicked away by Sergio Busquets, and it's going to be a corner for the side in red. This could be a good opportunity here. Jose Riviera's sat back down to take a break of fluids. Now this could be a good opportunity. We wait for the ball to be brought in. The referee blows his whistle. It comes in. It's headed away. It's a good header away. Goes back out to this right hand side. It's a heavy touch that goes in. Good strong challenge. Out to this right side. It's going to be pulled back to the edge of the box. It's Afshash. Tries to get there, but a good strong challenge goes in and then blocked off by Lionel Messi. Gets across. And he shows the importance of defensive work. There's been some incredible saves tonight. That is one of the pick of the bunch. That save from Mohamed El Shanawi. Just got up high to tip it over the bar. So we're into the last minute of normal time before we find out how much additional time we've got left. I don't expect there to be too much, not being many stoppages. I expect there to be maybe 3 minutes as the ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper in all blue, El Shanawi. It's Yasser Ibrahim. It's Ahly out to the right side now. It's 5 added minutes. We have got 5 minutes left at the end of this game. It remains 0-0. It's Koku with the ball. It's Ahly with the ball. Inter Miami sat off now. Kuka plays it forward. Comes into Al Shahat. Al Shahat turns, but he's tackled by Ian Frey. Frey will send it down the line. There's a strong challenge that goes in fact, but Federico Redondo will try pick it up, but then really good sliding challenge, finds the feet of Messi. Messi can turn, run at the Ahly defence. He sends it forward. Here's Busquets. Busquets is fouled, and it's the first yellow card for an Ahly player actually. And it is Marwan Attia who goes into the referee's book. And there is another yellow card shown. Maybe for something that was said. We'll have to seek confirmation for that, but we do know that Marwan Attia has picked up a yellow card. He was the first player for them to go in the referee's book, and it was Luis Suarez who got the other booking, as it's Messi. Messi's inside the box. He's going to pull it back, but he's unable to find a man in the middle. Suarez will pick it up now. He will try and take on the fullback, but that's really good defending by Mohamed Hani. He will send a long ball forward to striker Gradisar, and he's fouled by Maxi Falcon. He cannot believe that the foul was given there. He runs away with his head in his hands. He is astounded that the referee has given it, but they have taken it quickly. It's a good, brilliant sliding challenge that goes in by Ian Fry. Now, with 2.5 minutes left, can one of these sides find a goal from somewhere? It's Noah Allen. Allen back to Maxi Falcon. Falcon will move it to the right hand side. Comes to Sergio Busquets. It's Falcon. Falcon to Allen. And they'll go all the way back to the man that's surely going to end with the Man of the Match award, Oscar Yastari. Not only has he made 8 saves tonight, but he has stopped Ahly from the spot. He made a brilliant save to prevent Mahmoud Trezeguet putting Ahly in the lead. Not sure a draw really suits either side. This is probably seen as the game as the easiest win, with all due respect. It's Palmeiras and Porto, the Brazilians and the Portuguese, will have a little bit more expectations on them in Group A. Of course, not writing these two sides off, but probably the best opportunity for them to get a win. And I will confirm that the Player of the Match award will go to the Inter Miami goalkeeper, Oscar Yastari, who has had a truly outstanding performance tonight. It is the goalkeeper, El Shanawi, who will send it forward. And now, racing forward is Messi, but that is an outstanding challenge by a man on a yellow card as well, Marwan Attia. He's got back and he can now move it out to the right hand side to Afsha, but Afsha will give it away. Inter Miami have got less than a minute to get going. Inter Miami with a late attack here. It's Weigand. It's Messi. Moves it out to Fafa Picault, who can switch it. Suarez goes for the overhead kick, and it's a defensive header at the far post by Coca. And now Suarez is going to help Coca back up onto his feet. Can bring you confirmation that it was Luis Suarez before who picked up the yellow card for the scent at the referee. Just screaming in the referee's face, as there is a Ahly player who's gone down with an injury. It's Marwan Attia. It looks to be pretty uncomfortable, but we do have the chance, because it's going to be a corner. It's Messi stood over it. We're into the 96th minute now. It remains Ahly 0, Inter Miami 0, but it's Lionel Messi. Messi's going to play it short. Noah Allen back out to Messi. Messi will send it in. Oh, he hits the crossbar. Does he hit the crossbar? Does the keeper make the save? Because the corner's given, as the goalkeeper just tipped it over. He is now down injured. Suarez is absolutely fuming. The Inter Miami players are trying to keep him, get him back up, but oh, it's a top save. It's genius by Messi. It's an unbelievable save by Mohamed El Shanawi. He's tipped it onto the crossbar. It was bending into the top corner. That would have been some moment for Lionel Messi to score the first goal at the Club World Cup, but it wasn't to be, and it's a truly outstanding top corner save by Mohamed El Shanawi. And this has just been an unbelievable performance by both sets of goalkeepers. El Shanawi is so unlucky to not win the Man of the Match award himself, but it has to go to the Inter Miami goalkeeper. But that would have been some moment to win it for Inter Miami. A truly outstanding attempt by Lionel Messi. He was unable to get the goal, so it's Luis Suarez. And he stood over the corner. He will send it in towards the near post. Oh, Maxi Falcon gets there. And it's another save. It's another incredible save. El Shanawi. Oh my giddy aunt, what a performance by him. What a performance by Oscar Yastari. Somehow this game remains at 0-0. It has been truly captivating contest with two attacking sides. Suarez to deliver again. It's at the near post, flicked on. Ahly can now break forward. There's a counter-attacking opportunity. The referee's going to let it go on. We're 3 minutes over the 5 additional minutes. It's El Shahat inside the box, and that's a great tackle by Sergio Busquets. And that is that. The game here has been an outstanding performance from both sides. It has been one of the most captivating, entertaining 0-0 draws you will ever see. But that is the score that it finishes. It's Ahly 0, Inter Miami 0. But it's an incredible, incredible game between two sides who have heavily relied on their goalkeepers to bail them out. And it finishes the Egyptian Giants Ahly 0 and the American Inter Miami 0. What a game to start off the Club World Cup.